Hey everybody, Pison here, and I'm going to be talking about this new series that just started today, June 27th, on Shonen Jump called The Hunters Guild Red Hood. From the name Red Hood, you could probably already guess that, yeah, this is about fairy tale stories like Red Riding Hood and stuff like that. Fairy tales in general that cover stuff like dragons, vampires, werewolves, stuff like that. It's by Yuki Kawaguchi. Um, which is actually one of the assistants of the My Hero Academia mangaka, Kohei Horikoshi. And in the art style, you can kind of tell it's him. Um, kind of tell that the art style is kind of mimicked here with this guy specifically. It's pretty apparent, but it does seem like it kind of has its own little unique twist, as you can tell here by these. This is a werewolf. Very interesting looking werewolf. Looks like something straight out of Parasite, the manga Parasite. But yeah. So this story is about this boy here. His name's Volley, a lovely, and we have the Hunter Guild girl here, Grimm. So it's about a hunters guild that's in the name that they hunt magical or fantastical creatures, like I said, like dragons. Um, she said that 500 years ago they had finally exterminated all dragons, which is why people don't know about them and they just talk about them in fairy tales. And now it seems like this part one at the end of the chapter said part one werewolf hunting. So it seems like this story is gonna be broken up into parts where they hunt different creatures, and it seems like the first part is gonna cover werewolves and exterminating werewolves. It's very interesting. It's obviously a take on Red Riding Hood, that's what this woman is being portrayed as, Grimm, the Red Riding Hood. Um, since her getup is pretty similar. Let me go back to the color page. Right here. Um, yeah, this beginning spread page looks fantastic. By the way, the art looks so good. The characters are fantastic. um they're very like interesting. They all have like a set personality that's intriguing. The boy, a little shaky, but I'm sure I'll grow to like him. This girl's very interesting. She was like a little small girl, but now turned into this big adult for some reason, some power of hers, I guess. um it looks very grim, no pun intended, since that's her name. It looks very grim, like it sees here. Basically, what happened here was that there was a werewolf in a small town where he lived in, the boy, and one of them ended up being the werewolf, and it was like the mayor's wife, and the wolf ate the mayor, and now was about to eat these two, but they stopped it by making it go kaboom. Very fantastic spread, by the way. And by the way, she is gorgeous. I really love this character already. She's gorgeous. She's great. But this is a very interesting start. Was not expecting this to be such a great first chapter. The premise is very interesting. A hunter guild going after fantastical creatures. Um, in a fairy tale setting like Red Riding Hood and stuff like that. Very, very interesting. But I'd expect no less from one of My Hero Academia's assistants. As you can see, he seems to have came up with a very interesting premise. Art looks fantastic. The characters and dialogues are very good. The werewolves look weird but cool. Um, Weird but cool. Like I said, something straight out of Parasite. Um, I'm very looking forward to seeing where the series goes. I'm gonna be looking an eye out for this. This is probably one of the best new series that I've probably seen start up in like a whole year. Yeah, I know people really love stuff like Mashley, Undead Unluck. Kaiju 8 seems to be doing very, very well. I hope this gets the same treatment, as I think this could potentially be something huge. I mean, it already has the whole My Hero Academia's assistant, someone's making this. It already has that kind of rep going for it. A lot of people I've seen online seem to really be liking this. I really like it. It seems to be a no, much darker tone than recent stuff have been put on the magazine. So I'm rooting for this. I'm gonna be keeping up with this. Very good job. A very good job, Yuki. You have gotten my interest. So my impressions is that this was, I'd give it like an 8, 8.5. I mean, maybe even 9 out of 10. It was just amazing, like, to be honest. Very good start. I can't wait to get more into it. I recommend you guys give it a read. It's free on the viz.com website. The if you don't use that, like Manga Plus, I think it's another one. They have it free there for you to read officially. Or if not, read it wherever you want. I'm not gonna tell you where though. But yeah, there we go. Those are my thoughts and impressions. Since it was only like the very first chapter, of course it's 55 pages, but you still aren't really told much about anything, so that's why I don't have much thoughts to say about it. All aside, it was amazing. Give it a read, and I'll be very happy to keep up with this. So those are my thoughts and impressions. If you liked, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe. If you didn't like this, dislike. Any feedback is appreciated. Did you read this? Tell me what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching my nonsense. Goodbye.